And welcome back, you fabulous math masters of virtual room 502. Let's take a look at our next problem. It says, plot the following points on the number line without measuring, okay? So I want to measure, though, just so we really understand this, because it's a pretty tough part of learning fractions, okay? So let's say we have, let's start off with 11/12, okay? And we're going to go back to our candy bar to see where this goes. And let's pretend this is the whole candy bar, one whole candy bar. So you don't need to follow along with me, just with the problem set is all you need to. So here's our Hershey's chocolate bar again. And we had 1, 2, 4 rows and 3 columns to give us a total of what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pieces. Okay, so our first fraction is 11/12. Well, let's take a look at 11/12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. We're pretty darn close to one whole candy bar, right? So thinking about, remember when we first did the actual candy bar, we broke it in half and there were 6 pieces. Let's go ahead and make 6 parts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And 11/12. Okay, so we knew that 1/2 of a 12th is 6/12, right? So we can go 7/12, 8/12, 9/12, 10/12, 11/12. And look, the next piece would be 12/12, our one whole. So here's where we're going to put 11/12, right? Right. Okay, let's look at the next one. 11/12 we did. Let's look at 1/4. What is 1/4 of this? Well, remember way back when we were doing this, seemed like a long time ago. What if I were to take that chocolate bar and divide it into 4 pieces? This one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. What would 1/4 equal? There's 1, 2, 3 out of 12, so it would be 3/12. Then, thinking about half being 6, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 1 out of 4, 1/4 is equal to 1, 2, 3 out of 12. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 12ths right here. Now the next one. Wow. Where would we put 3/8? Well, let's think about 3/8. Where would it go? Is it less than half or greater than half? Well, what if we were to do this? Instead of having 12 pieces, let's say we had 24, okay? So I want right down the middle, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right down the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right down the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and right down the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what's 6 times 4? 6, 12, 18, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 24 pieces there. So when I think about 8, we're having, 3/8. Excuse me. 8 times 3 is 24. What would 3 times 3 be? Because we're dealing with 3/8, 9, right? So let's go ahead and fill in 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It looks like we're less than 1/2 because remember we'd have to eat all the pieces on this side to get to 1/2. So definitely less than 1/2. Is it more than 3/12? Remember, 3/12 is only one of these, so it's going to come out right around here somewhere. And we could put 3/8. Not quite 1/2. Do you notice something here that if it was 4/8, it would be 1/2? Half of 8 is 4. Like this is half of 12 is 6. Something to think about as we continue on. All right, so select 2 fractions from part A and use the given number line to compare them by rewriting less than, greater than, or equal to. So let's take 11/12 and 10/12. 11/12 here. And wait, from part A, excuse me. Oh, part A up here. So we'll take 11/12 and 3/8. What fraction is greater? Which one is closer to 1? Well, 11/12 is, so greater than. Alrighty. And let's explain how you plotted the points in part A. Well, we measured, we didn't just go straight from the belt to get it done. But if you look, you know that 11/12 is close to 1 whole. There's only one more 12th. Here I have 5 more 8ths to get to 12. And we take a look at it in a diagram again. I'm sorry. Love these diagrams. This could be our answer. So go ahead and copy this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And we have 3/8. 1, 2, and 3. Are we close to 1 whole? No, we're not. Not like 11/12. Look, I have 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5, 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8 to go to get to 1 whole. On 11/12, smaller units, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And if we had 11 of these going, look at that, nearly 1. So this is 3/8, and this is 11/12. And look, wrong. This is 11/12 here, and that was equaling 1 whole. So much closer, as you can see, only one more 12 to go. This has 5/8 to go. That's how we know that 11/12 is greater than 3/8. It's almost 1. It's almost a 12/12. Okay, let's turn the paper over here. And we're going to do a couple before we take a little break. It says, compare the fractions given below by writing greater than or less than on the lines. Give a brief explanation for each answer, referring to the benchmarks of 1/2 and 1. All right. So we have 1/2 right in the middle, and then we have 3/4. Well, what do you think is going to be greater, 3/4 or 1/2? You realize that 3/4 is closer to 1 because we use the benchmark 1/2. We would say it is greater. And watch what happens. Let's just go ahead and, instead of explanations, I like using this. There was 0, we have 1. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 1 whole. We know 1/2 is right here, and look where 3/4 is. Much closer to 1, meaning it's greater than 1/2. All right, let's go to the next one. 1/2 and 7/8. Well, I don't even think we need to do a number line here. We can see half of 8 is 4, so that would be 4/8 would equal 1/2. So we totally see and completely see that 7/8 is greater than 1/2 because it's so much closer to 1. We'll continue on. We have 2/3 and 2/5. Think about it. Let's just think about that. What is closer to being 1 whole? Well, I have 1/3 to go here, but I have 3/5 to go there to get to 1. 2/5 plus 3/5 is 5/5. So I'm thinking 2/3 is greater than 2/5. Excuse me. Over here on this next one, D, before we take a break, and let's look at this one carefully. It's 9/10 and 3/5. Well, I have 1/10 here to go to 10/10 and 2/5 here to get to 1 whole or 5/5. What's one way we can look at this? Take a look here. Draw with me. Let's make 3/5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 3/5 right there, right? Now let's make 9/10. Well, I need to make 10 units here, so I'll just split this in half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I have 9/10. Look how much more I get to color in. 3 more. So what fraction is greater? Well, of course, the 9/10 would be greater than the 3/5. Let's take a quick little break. Go use the restroom, feed the dog, pet the cat, check on baby brother or baby sister. Just take about a 2-minute break and come on back to class for the next video. In fact, we have 2 more videos. Wow, it's a lot of videos.